Hello and welcome back to more Animeniacs. I'm Devin, with me is Cody.
Hey everybody.
And we're continuing on with Desert Punk episodes 21 and 22. So the final 4 episodes. And now we start with the episode 21 and we're like pretty sure Desert Punk is dead.
Mm-hmm.
And then 22 kind of hints that maybe he's not dead.
Yeah.
But we'll get into 22 after. So, 21 is just a replay of basically the first episode, but with Kosuna instead of Desert Punk.
Yeah.
And Kosuna has a new apprentice, Mitsu?
Mitzi? I don't know. He's kind of forgettable.
Yeah. He's kind of a very shy, timid person with a hidden Hulk side, which is an interesting combination.
Yeah.
So, first question was like, Kosuna, I don't think you need an apprentice right now, but I guess earlier the better.
True.
Also, someone else to do the grunt work isn't a bad idea.
That's true.
And this was kind of more forced upon her.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, we also find out a bit. The guy who does Desert Punk's winch, the grappling hook.
Oh, yeah, Natsu.
Yeah. And he's a one-of-a-kind mechanic that needs business, is all we got from that. He has 6 kids, 2 dogs, and a really fat wife. As he put it.
Oh, yeah, that was hilarious.
Anyway, so, and we're still doing the Rebel mercenary stuff.
Yeah.
This is more in episode 22.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, 21, we'll just wrap that up quickly. It's basically the... What even was the gang name? The pudding-eating Hulk guy.
Oh, I can't remember the gang name.
No, I can't either.
They're kind of forgettable.
They are. There's throwaway big gang that reformed after Desert Punk defeated them.
Yeah.
Basically, they found out Desert Punk died and like, well, the only person that defeated us is dead, so no one else can stop us.
I like how Natsu beat him. Wrote him a note. Your mother's ugly.
Oh yeah, no, that's like words of wisdom from Desert Punk. Is like, hey, if you ever find this guy, tell him his mother's ugly. It'll trigger him into Hulk mode, but he's so dumb in that mode.
Yeah.
And then he almost killed them.
Oh yeah.
It was the fact that Mitsu also hulked out and was equally as strong and just more crazier.
Then they had a rock fight.
Right. Literally fighting with rocks. I have this giant rock, we're going to bash against your giant rock. Whoever loses their rock first is gone.
Yep, so... Just beat the heck out of the Hulk dude.
Yep.
And Natsu's like, hey, great job! Turns on her.
You're thinking the wrong person. It's Kosuna.
Oh, yeah, Kosuna.
Yeah, you're getting the name wrong there. I was wondering why you're getting the name wrong. I was like, Natsu's not.
There's too many characters.
Fair enough. Yeah. Kosuna's now our new protagonist.
Yeah.
Desert Punk Point 2.
Yep, actually called herself Desert Punk 2.
Yeah. Which I was like, that...
Just leave the 2 out.
Yeah. You can call yourself Desert Punk and just be like that. If in this... You think you killed Desert Punk, but there's always a Desert Punk.
Yeah. It's like, the demon of the desert. It never dies.
Yeah. Like Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. So, moving on from that, our actual next episode, I thought we were doing another rehash. And I was like, okay, we're going through the greatest hits with Kosuna. And that's only just because the preview showed Rain Spider and the Machine Gun Brothers and a few older characters.
Yeah.
But no, we're going on an actual mission. We're forming a council of mercenaries to rebel against the government because the government is finding out that settlements are doing their own independent digging for wet water and setting up stable communities without the assistance of the government. And the government don't like that.
Yeah, didn't they say they send people in and just kill them?
Yeah.
Yes.
It might slaughter.
But, yay, I love this government.
Yeah, no, you gotta love a government that's just like, nah, you can't be better than us.
Somebody got it. But yeah,
You had a thought there.
is it Natsu who comes back into this?
Yeah, the sister of the Machine Gun Brothers, not
Yeah. Yeah.
So she's leading this gang. We have Stryker and the Machine Gun Brothers, and we hired Rainspider as a contract worker. Which Rainspider is all over the place as usual. Hi, I'm on your side. Hi, I'm against you. Hi, I ran away. Hi, I'm back.
Hi, I ran away again.
Yeah. Hi, I'm here. I was here the whole time, actually. I can never get a read on this guy.
I kind of hate him.
I kind of do. And we are attacked by an invisible enemy, a cloaking robot with 2 Uzis.
Yay!
Yeah. Which
Punches Stryker.
punches Stryker. He slaughtered a whole government troop that came in here before.
I'm okay with that.
Or I guess they're rebels.
No, it was actual government.
Why would the government robot attack the government soldiers, though?
I don't think it's a government robot is the problem.
Interesting. I guess you're right. It's never been established whose side these robots are on.
Yeah. It's just that frog-looking
Yeah, we got
son of
a frog dude, and then there's a master pulling the strings behind all that.
Yeah, and then slaughters the government guys, and then we just have this massive battle against the robot.
Yeah. And this is where we have to make a retreat because we can't fight an invisible enemy.
Yep.
And we head to the meeting place. The invisible robot followed us. Who could have guessed that was going to happen?
And Stryker's like, the conference room is below. Hey, thanks.
Yeah, and the robot's like, that's good information to know. Fortunately, I have to kill you. He's very polite for a robot.
Yeah.
It's like, I have to kill you, but I don't feel good about this, by the way.
And then Peter's like, you're a good fighter. I hope to fight you one day.
Yeah. But right now, I have a mission to do, and takes off to the conference room. And then runs into Rainspider's wire trap and gets paint all over him. Which, effectively nullifies any invisibility you should have.
Yeah. And I'm like, okay, you did good. Yeah, at that point, I'm Rainspider kind of scared me.
Yeah?
He's laughing like the Joker.
Oh, yeah, no, he's freaking crazy.
I'm like, wow. I'm curious about your face at this point, what you look like.
Yeah, he's never removed his mask.
Yeah.
I don't think I want to see underneath that.
Probably not.
One of those, want to know how I got these scars?
No.
No, really don't.
No, we're good.
And then we blow up the conference room. Natsuna does that. Or Natsu.
Natsu, yeah.
Yeah. And it was all just an elaborate trap to capture this other unknown enemy that's been attacking the rebel forces. Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, that was pretty much the vibe I got from them.
Yeah.
From her. Yeah, sorry. But not.
No, like, this was necessary, and if I told you the truth, you wouldn't have done it.
Yeah! You think?
And the point of this was to capture any remains and delve some information from the robot. Which we managed to get its head, but then someone snipes it at a distance and blows it up.
Yep. And then the robot, the frog dude's like, you're a great shot. You got it from here.
Yeah. How did he... Oh, he's gone.
Yeah. That's when my brain started kicking in.
And then our stinger for the end of the episode is we head back to town and find our guy who runs the wench store.
Yeah.
His house is on fire.
Yeah. Oh, goody.
Yeah. And in the shadows, we see someone who looks mysteriously like Desert Punk with a red bandana and cape. So, is he alive, or are we seeing things?
Or is it another robot?
Or is it another robot?
Just human shaped this time. Yeah.
Could be anything. This is where we're going to speculate for a bit, because we kind of went through the episodes real quick here.
Yeah.
But 22 is just... There's 2 episodes left, and 22 had to do a lot of heavy lifting to set up the last 2 episodes, I think.
Yeah. Half of 22 felt sort of like filler, though.
It did. There was a lot of nonsensical transferring from here to there.
Yeah.
And we got Old Man Rocker singing us one final ballad out to the desert.
Gandalf. As I like to call him.
Yeah. Even though he looks nothing like Gandalf.
Yeah.
He just has a staff. Apparently that's all that qualifies to be a Gandalf in Cody's eyes. you gotta stick
Staff
your Gandalf. Well, he's like half bald. He's got that
True.
long hair curtain, but that's about it. He's like
True.
desperate clinging to hair. Or
That's true.
it was nothing but the old man. Trying to find if there's anything else we missed in these episodes, but I think we covered most of it.
Yeah.
So let's do some speculation on the last 2 episodes. What are we going to see?
It's hard to say. It seems like Desert Punk is working for...
Whatever mysterious group this is.
Yeah.
He could have started the fire. He might not have. He could have been...
Trying to stop it or something, I guess.
Well, the wench guy mentioned that he's like, someone else came in looking for a wench just like yours.
Hmm.
And it could have just been, well, maybe that is Desert Punk getting his wench back because Kosuna has his.
Yeah, fair.
And was coming back to check on the work, and that's when the place was on fire.
But my question is, why is he working with...
See, I don't think he is. I think he just happened to be there.
Yeah.
You could be right. He could be working for the mysterious.
Yeah, I don't really know.
But just given like the character up to this point, I don't think he works with anyone.
Then again, I guess to be fair, like the guy who took the shot with seemed to be using a machine gun,
Yeah.
and you know Desert Punk.
No, he's got a shotgun.
Yeah,
Yeah. No, I don't think the master is Desert Punk.
yeah. So I question that.
Yeah. There's no thought in my mind that made the Masters the Desert Punk. And I was like, that'd just be silly and dumb.
Could just be trying to get revenge on the, robots that, kind of gulleted him, like stabbed him.
I think you're reaching too far in this theory.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. Because we just see him for one brief moment. We didn't confirm him anywhere else.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, like, the Master did not even look close to what Desert Punk is. So,
Yeah.
that's
fair.
one hell of a friggin' disguise, first of all. And secondly, like, he, again, could just be like, I want my wench back, and I don't want Kosuna to know I'm alive, because then I have to deal with her again.
That's fair.
So, I'm trying to do this as secretly as possible. That's why I'm slinking around in the shadows.
I don't want anyone to know I'm alive.
Yeah. Like, I have this dumb theory that he's trying to do, like, this grand epic comeback. Like, surprise, I'm back, bitches.
It would surprise me, to be honest.
Yeah, that's the kind of Desert Punk I know.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, he's trying to make this grand comeback. He's like the surprise party that
Yeah.
I can't let anyone know there's a surprise coming.
True. It's like, what up, bitches?
I'm back.
But where's Junko?
Yeah, so there's one thing in the episode 21.
Yeah, Junko meeting up with somebody.
The guy who runs the tank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weird.
So something going on there too that we couldn't. I just forgot about that scene, but it was like the very first scene of episode 21. So we'll have to see where all this goes. We only got 2 episodes left. So until then, have yourselves a good one, guys.
Peace out.